Yo.
What's good?
It's another episode of
Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Yes, and we got a special guest in the house this week. We got Mr.
Brooklyn's own.
Spin That Shit.
AKA Spin That Shit.
That's right, Primo. What's good, baby?
That's good. Nice
How
to
you?
be here. Appreciate y'all.
Real quick, before we even get in the show, because last week I ain't even shout out to Woodstack. Shout out to Woodstack. Shout out to Shanice. Shout out to Sonny, Andy. Everybody's at Woodstack, man. You know, to shout them out. Where my man Kenny is somewhere. Probably in the back smoking weed. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he is. So back to the show. But Primo, what's up, man?
Yeah, man.
Well, man, listen, man. I just saw you. We just saw you with Friday. You put out your EP,
Yes.
self-titled, right?
Yes.
Primo.
Yes.
You know, I got so many questions for you because I've been watching you on the gram for a minute, right? Mm-hmm. So I think why I even resonate to some of your stuff on the gram because you just feel like somebody just from any neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It feels familiar. It don't feel forced. It feel like that's who you really are as a person. You know what I mean? And then me being around you for the last couple of weeks, I'm like, okay, cool. He really, that's him for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what you want the people to know about you first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, the music was really good, and you only been rapping for a little bit, but we're going to get into that.
150 days.
150 days. You know what I'm saying? For 150 days, it was good.
Hell yeah.
But, yeah, what you want the people to know about you first and foremost?
No, don't believe the internet, man. You know, it painted the picture of me being a villain and stuff like that. At the end of the day, I'm a good father. I work hard. I like to clown around a lot, but a lot of niggas take this shit as hate for whatever reason. I don't know, because I'm overly confident. I just don't know why. But I'm really a nice guy when you get to meet me in person. There's not one person that meet me in real life that be like, nah, son, I really don't like this nigga. They be like, yo, nah, you really cool in real life, son. I don't know what the image you doing on Instagram, but you cool in real life. So when you do see me, just know, yo, Primo, spin that shit, you know, shout it out, I'll come say what's up, shit like that.
So what make you so confident? Like, why you feel like you always had that, or that's something that you just gained?
Nah, I think certain people just got it. I always have it. You know, I feel like I'm just that nigga, and any nigga should feel like they just that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you.
If I was a fat nigga, I'd be the nigga with the shirt off and shit with the belly hanging. Like, that's just what it is.
So let me ask you a question. Before Mr. Spin That Shit, the evolution of Mr. Spin That Shit and Primo on Instagram that we see now, what you was doing before that? If you don't mind me asking.
Primo. I was just running the streets. I would have my hands in everything. I was outside. I'm still in outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you never like worked in regular 9 to 5? You from Brooklyn too?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised.
What part?
On Brownsville.
Okay. All right, I'm from the East, from Flatbush. Yeah.
Brownsville never went to Flatbush back in the days. Nobody goes to Flatbush back in the days.
I told him nobody went back to Flatbush.
Nigga, nobody
only
went
time
to East
we went
New
there
York
was to
other than
King-
niggas from East New York.
Yeah, nigga, fuck that. We only went to King's
Nah,
Plaza, bro.
Flatbush was the other side of the
Yeah,
world.
we only went to King's Plaza. Nah, East New York niggas went to Brownsville. Brownsville niggas came to East New York.
That's because y'all niggas is neighbors. Crown Heights niggas went to Flatbush.
Nah, I don't know about that, bro. We only went to King's Plaza. That's when we went to Brownsville. Fucking Flatbush for, bro. But
Y'all
we didn't even go shopping over
y'all
there.
niggas is damn near the Bronx.
We went to Church Avenue sometime. Like, if you come from a West Indian background, my
probably
grandmother
the
used to
90s.
Yeah, but I grew up in the 90s too for a little bit. So I grew up on 96 between Winthrop and Clarkson, but because my father lived over there. But what I'm saying, my grandmother used to drag me to Flatbush Avenue. She used to drag me to
Used to go to
Nostrand.
Bobby's, nigga. Get
Bobby's,
out
and I used to have to go to Allen's Bakery on Nostrand.
So, what made you get into music though?
Honestly, I was just making a lot of noise on the gram. I had a lot of attention on me. And Big Bro, Aldous Michael, shout out to Aldous Michael, my manager. He whispered in my ear like, yo, why don't you just rap? I'm like, rap? He said, yeah, you want to just rap, man. I said, word. He said, you got a story to tell. Because he known me since I was like 16 years old. I said, what I'm going to rap about? He said, just rap about the fly shit, this, down the third, the shit that you popping on the gram. I said, word. He said, yeah, you got a lot of eyes. You got your own audience. You got fans. These people like, no.
Yeah. Capitalize
I
on that
said,
shit.
how we gonna do this? He said, you gotta put your words together, man. I'm gonna help him. Help me put your words together, this, that, and the third, this, and the third. I'm already a slick talking nigga. I talk about what niggas wanna hear, what females wanna hear. And I just started, like, my first song, it really didn't come out. You hear the better I got over the months and over a few songs, but it wasn't really like that. You know, even to the I Ain't Trip, I was kind of rushing it to I Could Change Your Life. I was getting better and better to now I'm just nasty.
He said,
He
so
said,
now
I'm
I'm just
just
nasty.
nasty.
All right, just nasty. I hear you. So how's the reception has been for you, like with your audience? Like how's it been?
Personally, I got my own fan base from me popping shit. Like, they just like hearing me pop shit, ranting on the gram. So they jack it. A lot of people that don't jack it, those the haters.
That's gonna come regardless.
Exactly, they're gonna talk about you. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I'm just like, a lot of people get this type of attention and then don't know what to do with
It
it.
should go to waste.
Yeah, I got this type of attention and I wanted more. Like, I'm just a flamboyant. I like attention. Like, I want to be the ill nigga. How long you been following me for? If you don't mind me asking.
I've been seeing you on the gram for, I started seeing
Probably
you
like
from,
6-7 months ago.
Yeah, I started seeing you from Bo Mayo. Like,
That was like beginning of this year?
How long? When Bo Mayo was here?
Nah, longer than that.
Longer than that?
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, that probably was like a year.
Year ago, yeah.
Like a year.
And what I was doing, I was yelling in the camera, popping shit.
Yeah.
And what you said, honestly, what you said, because you didn't know me. Now you know. Before then, like, what you said when you look at the phone, like, what's your thoughts?
I thought it was fun. I just thought, me personally, I just thought it was
I
funny.
mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, me personally, I was just like, okay, here's another one.
Nah, you remind me. For me,
But I'm gonna tell you this though, right? The thing with me though, I can see through motherfuckers, and I can see when it's authentic, and I can see when that shit is just concocted. You understand what I'm saying? So you never came off to me as concocted. It just, alright, it's a shit talking nigga. Like,
see, what I was about to say, you and Bo Mayo kind of remind me of each other in the sense of what y'all was doing, right? Like, a lot of it remind me of each other, but out of everybody that was doing it, y'all only two that caught my interest.
stood out.
Stood out amongst the rest of them, right? So for me, that's why we asked him on the show, and then you got into your incident. You ain't got to talk about that. People know that happened, and that's what took a pause. I figured, you wasn't doing podcasts, and then Bills came around. He was like, "Nah, he doing that shit." Matter of fact, he got an
When I
album.
do podcasts.
I didn't know what you was doing after that incident happened. After I seen it on, you know what I'm saying? So I just waited till shit passed.
Nigga get into a fight, get a black eye, I'm coming back outside.
Listen, man, I ain't say. Listen, I was giving you your time,
wearing
bro.
that outside.
I was giving you your
I'm
time.
wearing that outside.
Yeah, man, I hear you. I'm just saying, I was giving you your time, and then I was like, yo, Mo, we gotta get Primo on the show. And then Bills just happened to be fucking with you on some music shit and running around with you. And then he had my artist hanging out with you and doing records with you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't even know this shit was happening, you know what I'm saying? But, Bills do what the fuck he want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what Bills does. So when he was doing that, I'm like, all right, cool. So he really doing this shit. Bills was like, yeah, that nigga just started rapping. I said, okay. I said, let me hear this shit. Then I saw the video. The video popped up, and I went to go watch the video. I'm like, oh, all right, the video cool. All right. He ain't that bad. Like, for a nigga who just started, I think it's the confidence more than the rap.
Convincing.
I think you make it convincing because you believe in this shit so much. And that's just a homage to people who trying to do shit. If you believe in yourself that much,
But I always
you
said,
can make
right,
anything happen.
Even before I even thought I was a rapper, I always used to be riding around the car, even, talking to my friends or whoever, like, yo, if I was a rapper, son, I'd be nasty, because the shit I seen and do, I'd be nasty. And when it got to that point, I told A, like, yo, you right, I do got a story. He said, yeah, the only thing you got on your record is that CO shit. That ain't nothing, you just had a job, you stood on the streets. I said, yeah, you right. And I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm really living the shit that these niggas is rapping about, even from getting money for the bitches to all the other shit or all the bad shit that I've done. I'm like, oh, nah, this is too easy. Like, and then from people that know me in the borough, because I've been outside for a minute, I got around, what better person than to rap than Primo? Like, niggas know what I was into, niggas know what I'm into. It's like this shit gonna fail, niggas gonna fuck with this, no matter how I'm coming. Then I got the bag, when you got the bag, they just gonna listen to you regardless.
Hell yeah.
Then I had the jury, oh yeah, they on dick right now, let's go, let's do this. Boom, stars made. Boom, word, it's like that.
Yes, boom, a star's made. So I ain't mad at that. But we're going to invite you into our world, Primo, for a little bit, if you don't mind. So we're going to go through some of the stuff that we go through and just take a ride with us, man. And I think that you can participate in a lot of these questions. First question is for the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how we do this. So we're going to get into our
Topic
show.
time.
Our topic time. So first one is the celebrity topic. Stephen A. Smith said, you want a strong 7 in your life instead of a 8, 9, or 10. His reason was He said, because if you got a 10, you're going to have to spend. And a 9 thinks she a 10, and she really not a 10. And then you're going to have to even spend more on her because she thinks she's something that she really not. Then an 8, she going to want to be so independent.
Yo, what we call them? Wannabe baddies? Fake ass
Okay.
baddies?
Yeah, so 8 is so independent that she act like she don't really need you. But 7 is just right. She's still a good looker, but she's still dependent on you.
I don't know
It's
if a
still
7 is a good looker, though.
You don't think so?
I'll be honest with you. Like, I get the logic. I don't know if I could do it, though, bro. And when I say I don't know if I could do it,
So you rather the headache?
nah, it's not about, my nigga, I can't help what I'm attracted to. You understand what I'm saying? And
It's discipline, my nigga. What
I
the
like
fuck you mean?
a fine broad.
Yeah,
like,
but if you rather somebody who's loyal to you
of course.
and she's not a 10?
No, of
or
course.
you rather somebody that is a 10 and gonna give you the runaround, give you the headache, and not treat you like you deserve?
And then Stephen A. says that a 7 is better than the 10, right? Because of the complaining. But me, honestly, to answer that question, I feel like it's more geography than anything. I feel like in the inner cities, the bigger cities, you might run into females that might want more or expect more out of you, as opposed to females as country. Because I done been around the whole country, every state, from Albuquerque to Portland to here, and I see there's a lot of females in the Midwest, West, and in the country that's fire chicks, and they take care of their man.
They're not on that New York shit.
They're not on the inner city where you gotta provide and stuff like that.
That's a great point.
So when he did, I did see when he said that, because, just to put my business out there, like, I'm in a relationship. I got a whole girlfriend, wife that I'm been with for 14 years, and she's from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I got her on some, like, her whole mindset is different, but if you look at her, she look like a bartender or whatever. But her whole mojo was different. She met me when I had nothing, when I was going to jail 90 days to do 4 years, and she was there every visit.
That's real.
And she's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And we made a beautiful son. So I can't really relate to that. What I can relate to, if he would have said, like, the inner cities, where these chicks think they something, because you know how it is, the lights, the stars.
Yeah, Miami, LA, New York.
I just was in DC, Charlotte, and it's bad joints out there.
Now you make a valid point. Yeah.
Now you made a very valid point.
Yeah, because you go to some other places.
You were saying the same shit.
And you meet the finest woman in the world.
Yeah,
but they don't have the New York mindset like where we come from. So sometimes I think when you hear in New York City, or like you said, in the big cities like Miami or something like that, things could be a little bit different.
Because my Boston friends met me last night for the first time. They came to New York for the first time. Went to Say Less, then they went to Stardom. I didn't go to Stardom. When I spoke to them this morning, they said, Primo, we can see why a lot of New York niggas go broke here. He said, I've been to Stardom for the first time. He said, it's an illusion in there. He said, niggas just impress niggas, and if you at the bar, it's for clout. Like, niggas really spending money because of the illusion, because the hype, or for the clout. A nigga really spend $10,000 on the bar just so a lit bitch could post them, and they could get the algorithm or the thoughts of everybody else that's watching their page.
But shit is bad, though, because you think about what it says. Like, you can't even sit at the bar starlets if you ain't buying a bottle.
Yeah, shit like that.
Like, shit.
But that's just here. Like I said, I think it's all geography with that whole question. Like, there's beautiful women out there, bad women out there, son. And they don't want Birkins and Chanel. That's just the shit that we around as minorities and shit like that, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, but all that shit is unrealistic, my nigga, because, and I always say this, like, what about the working niggas, right? Like, even if a nigga make $100,000 a year, you expect that nigga to pay $5,000 for a bag. My nigga, that's 1/20th of that nigga's salary.
But at the same time, that's the man, they looking in the wrong areas. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
look at all these Spanish, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Colombians. When they first get here, when they born, they not like that. You have to be brought up into that world.
Yeah,
like you have to be around it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but these days you ain't even got to be around it. All you got to do is fucking
TV.
jump on Instagram,
Yes.
social media, watch TV.
Yes.
Like,
that's a lot of people. Yes.
What I will say though, in New York City though, and I promise you, I love my black ladies. I love my black girls. I date a lot of black women. But I do say there is a difference when you dating Spanish women. They don't really ask for that type of shit, most of them, here. You know what I'm saying? If you date a Spanish woman here, they don't really ask you. And even even it's like, if you get a girl that come to New York from the South that's up here, she don't really behave that way neither. She's a little bit different.
Yes, yes.
A little
I just
bit
flew
different.
a girl from Tampa here. All she wanted to do was walk around 42nd Street.
Yo, be careful, nigga. They might diddy you. You can't fly broads out.
What? Oh, yeah, that's
Well, you know,
Sorry to cut in on
Good.
that. I did tell you sometimes it's best to get somebody from out of state instead of dealing with somebody that's right here in front of you. Because right here in front of you, you're dealing with, it's my opinion, I feel like you be dealing with whatever's there. And sometimes it's trash.
I mean, shit is fucked up out here.
Every
Like,
girl I flew in from either Chicago, Detroit, Tampa, or North Carolina, they get here, it's just a different vibe. It's not they want to go to a pregame, they want to go get hookah, they want to go to the strip club after. It's just so predictable with these girls, these New York girls here, because they could call you at 1 o'clock in the morning, yo, what's going on? What you doing? What you want? You want to go outside? Yeah, let's go outside. Where we going to go? When they say where we going to go at 1 o'clock in the morning, there's only one place
you already
can't
know,
really go.
basically.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so it's like, it's all the mindset.
so let me ask you.
Yes.
Let me ask you this question because we can't. I don't want to go over it just for the audience. 'Cause I don't want to play like we stupid. So you just said to us you've been in a 14-year relationship, but you flying the chicks in and out of town.
It's for content. I be doing shit for content.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Now you got to clear that up.
You got to
know
clear
what
this
I'm
shit
saying?
up, right? If I just bypass it, why you didn't ask him that question?
Nah, I be doing
You know what I'm saying?
I be doing shit for content. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I have my fun, and sometimes it be work related.
Yeah.
I'm getting good with this shit.
Yeah. But you know, I got a Paul Pierce thing, so celebrity thing with Paul Pierce, but he did. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but he did say he was saying something about social media. He was like, "Yo,
that too.
yeah, you saw that, right?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, basically, we have more access, and men have more access to see bad bitches, and women have more access to see
niggas with
men with
motion.
money, and they can just jump in the person DM and basically just get anybody they want." And that access, sometimes I gotta agree, that access sometimes it'll paint the illusion, it'll fuck you up. And it make you think that you something that you not. Cause I say on Instagram all the time, people that shoot they shot with certain shit, especially women sometimes, maybe I just think I'm that nigga in some certain ways. I'd be like, why would you talk to me?
So let me give you a little.
And women probably feel the same way.
So let me give you a little history about this. This is facts. I want y'all to, y'all can really listen and take heed of this. So boom, prior to 2 years of this, I was on my knuckles. I was out here running around, whatever. I was still getting to it, but I ain't have no money. You know how niggas like get money? I was getting money, but I ain't have that shit in the crib, but I was getting it every day. Me, I was in females' DMs, and it wasn't, I was being left on scene. The whole world knew I got lucky within the last 18 months, and I went stupid. When I circle back on certain people, after they seen the profile, the same shit that was telling me no on my son, they telling me, yeah, now. I'm hitting same day, like the whole illusion, the jury, the clout, the noise. Like I went crazy last year. That's why I usually be screaming. I be fucking niggas bitches, 'cause I really was niggas bitches, like to the point, like it was just like a record. Like my man right there. He used to be in my crib. And what I'm doing, boy, I had bitches from Toronto flying in, like they see what's going on. Like they see what's going on. But mind you, before this, I was a stick-up kid. I wasn't getting no bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? It was me and my lady. But after that run and I ran it up, like that shit's easy. Like that, like money really is something. And like right here in the United States, like that money is something. I tell Bills that all the time. Within 18 months, son, from a nigga that probably had 50,000 to his stash to a nigga that had 800. At one point I had 800. To a nigga that got that. Everything was open season on that social media. I'm talking about everything.
So this is I guess a good time to bring up this question in the show. Do you think that men use money for evil, and do you think women use sex for evil?
Yes.
Yeah, because I see a lot of that. Like, I think sometimes you got to be careful because, like you said, you know, I've been in the music industry for a long time. You know, just in the entertainment industry for a long time. And I tell people when I was at my hiatus, like, and I was outside, there's like nobody to tell you no at that point. So I understand what you're saying, you know, and then.
And to experience that is like a different feeling.
It's a different feeling because you're not going nowhere. Nobody's never telling you no. I remember, you know, girls used to walk in the studio and they're just ready to give it up. It don't let you have whoever in the studio that night. And I wish we had Instagram back then because I didn't have no Instagram. Instagram wasn't popping like that. But then I seen it come full circle, even though this nigga didn't take full advantage of it when we used to go back outside for money and violence. People used to be in this nigga face, Mo face, every single day. Mm-hmm. And just if I would go on Instagram and we at a station or we up at a motherfucking television station, we doing something. Yo, Mo used to tell me, yo, stop using it for evil.
Yo, cause this nigga would jump in everything, bro. Like, I'm like, nigga,
Yo, it was
take a breath. Like, yeah.
That shit was crazy. Nah, I'm chilling.
Check the other one. Make sure nigga getting called.
Yeah, I'm chilling. So I definitely, and I think women use sex for evil too. I think women out there, they know what they got. That's why everybody got a BBL, everybody got a fat ass because they know they can use that shit. Niggas go crazy. It's like, you know, flies the shit. You niggas see it and just, cause no disrespect to the what? How you say that shit? I can't even say.
A, B, C, D, F, G,
Yeah, I
nigga.
get it. That's it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. No disrespect to them. Like for men, I don't even know how you can't look at a woman to be just mad attracted to her. Like the curves, the breasts, the motherfucking, the legs, the skin, the smell. Like when I see women, I'm just like, damn, I love women. Like I can't see no other way. So now you enhance all that. You know, you get the boobs popping, the ass popping, the waist tuck in. I don't know, bro.
But I
think women can use that shit for evil.
But I ain't gonna lie though, as you get older, you start being attracted to different things. Cause me personally, like, I can see a shorty that's bad as hell, but second I have a conversation with you,
definitely.
If you stank or I can sense that shit is just all about paper, that shit is a turn off.
Yes,
like,
that's a fact.
that shit is a wild, like, I don't even want to fuck with you. Like, you ugly as fuck to me now.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
plus what it is too, and I always used to tell you this, cause you know, you used to be like, damn nigga, like every chick you meet, you want to snatch their soul, right? He be like, cause you want them head over heels. And I used to tell him like, yo, my nigga, like for a long time I was in the streets, and you gotta understand, like the way I was living, I couldn't have nobody around me that didn't genuinely give a fuck about me, because a female around you that don't genuinely give a fuck about you is a liability, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? She could give another nigga info. A nigga could literally have a conversation with her and be pulling info out of you without her even realizing it. You understand? But if she fuck with you, she gonna protect you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that in itself to me is real important too, because it's like, yeah, shorty bad, but nigga, you don't even know what the fuck she could be kicking in the next nigga, and she fucking with this nigga and that nigga. Nigga, that shit has you accessible. That shit puts you in danger.
100%. 100%. Real quick, on a celebrity note too, I see this. This is a great question, Mo. And I felt like they were talking to me. So I seen Tyrese sitting with Kirk Franklin. And they was at a table and they were talking about, like, you know, how many bodies they got, you know what I mean? Body count and shit like that. And he was just saying that he had a bunch of bodies. And he said, you know, he was talking to a pastor or something like that. And he said the pastor didn't get at him. He just asked him a simple question. Tyrese, how much is enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is enough? Like, how much women you gonna have when is enough? And that shit for me just kind of, I'm like, damn, that's a deep question. Like, how much is enough? When do you stop? Like, and as I get older, I feel like for myself, I've slowed down a lot. Substance is more than quantity for me, right? You know, what I'm searching for is not in a multitude of women. It's probably in one woman or maybe two, but I'm just looking for the right thing for me at this point. Mm-hmm. Not the right thing for the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? So when he said that question,
for the right thing for the bedroom too.
Nah, of course you want somebody that's dope in the bedroom.
I mean, listen, when I say that, I say to a degree, right? Like at the end of the day, overall, you might be looking for the right one, but until you find the right one, you want to be occupied and entertained, right?
Nah, but I would tell you yes and no, Mo. And you know this for real about me. I ain't even like to go to bed alone, bro. I ain't like to sleep by myself. I call, yo, listen, you come. And now I sleep alone most of the nights. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I don't have that drive in me. Like, because I'd rather substance. I'd rather get up and want to talk to a bitch and want her to stay and be like, yo, don't go to work. Now I be kicking bitches out, bro. Like, I be wanting them to leave, bro. I don't be wanting nobody, like,
Post nut clarity, nigga. The second you nut, you want her out of there, nigga. You know how that shit go.
You know what I mean? What you feel about that, Pre?
Nigga, once I come, you leave.
What you feel about that, Primo? Or you still like that? You still on your 18-month run?
Yo, stop asking Primo dumb questions, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause we can cut this out. That nigga in a 14-year situation.
He brought it up, bro.
Nah, but my shit was content though. But honestly, I had my fun. You know, my 18 months, whatever. Like I experienced. It's different now. Like it's substance. Cause now, after my situation, I don't know where that came from. It's trackers on the car, shit like that. So now, I'm not as loose no more. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
I'm more reserved now. I don't be in all bitches' faces no more. Cause niggas say that it could be a nigga's line. I mean, I don't know who line. It could be a bitch. Niggas had so many bitches in that crib. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, less is more for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you don't change, God will change you. He put a situation that makes you go, oh, you got to slow down. So, yeah, sometimes that shit happens, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was a scary situation. I saw you on the gram the other day, and you was like, yo, somebody put a fucking track in my car. I was like, what? Like I got to watch things that come in my car? Like, this
Nah,
is
you do got to watch things that come in your car, though.
Oh, yeah.
I never even thought about that
That technology's
shit.
a motherfucker.
I seen a bitch,
The air tags and all of that
leave
shit.
her headphones in her nigga car and call him out there with her headphones.
Yeah,
She
they
track.
smart like that. They leave the headphones. Because you know the iPod chips
AirPod.
track. Yeah. But
They
that's
track
why
that shit through Find My...
Back in the crib.
But that's why I put that on the gram to wake people up. Like, there's people like that. Like, they'll get in your car. That's backdoor, and they'll drop something
Bills,
between
hold up,
the
he
seats, shit
told
like that. And I just want to put that out there. I'll wake people up because people be ready to get in your car and drop something on the floor. Even females, they'll drop an earbud, whatever. So me doing that and knowing I can reach a lot of people on my gram. I just want to wake niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Wake them up.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. I appreciate that because I never even thought of.
I still tell niggas that's getting money, yo, they got me. They caught me slipping. I ain't never think it happened to me, nigga. I was running around here like Johnny Quest around the city. Nigga, they got real smart. They knew they probably couldn't come get up on me one-on-one or whatever, so they hit me with tactics and shit, all type of tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So you know.
I always say it, the wolves is out there, bro. No matter what.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No matter what, I'm telling you.
And there's some smart ones. They ain't all crash outs. There's some smart ones out there as well.
And then the way technology moving too, my nigga, like with all of these, a lot of this shit wasn't accessible to niggas back in the days. You gotta understand that. But now, niggas got shit that could track you, trackers, AirPods, Find My iPhone, all of this shit, my nigga. That shit makes it a lot easier for niggas.
You can get somebody's name and address and look them up.
Oh, yeah.
See all the information for $20 and find out where you live.
Yeah.
Swab do that shit all the time for me.
I can't even put none of my stuff in my real name. I can't even live in my real name. Can't put the car in my name. Can't put nothing in my name, nothing. Cause a nigga can't put your phone in your name. Cause a nigga get your phone number, they can find out who on the bill, where they live at.
Shit, Swab, how much shit you can find with a phone number? Swab find out. Okay, listen, I ain't gonna tell you about Swab. We gonna get Swab arrested. Ice gonna take that nigga. But you know, we talking about all the high tech shit and what happens out in these streets. But what's happening in Atlanta streets is kind of crazy right now. I don't know if you've seen the new YN, the new trend.
Niggas in skirts.
Niggas in skirts with guns, like shit,
yeah, I
like
see that.
real skirts with the little fringes and shit, mini skirts.
The little cheerleader fucking.
Yeah,
the
son.
little cheerleader joints. Word to everything.
Word to
my
mother,
nigga.
son.
Word to everything.
And taking pictures and excited to take the pictures with the hammer. Nigga with a skirt shoot me, I'm done, bro. God. Niggas run down on you with a skirt. Say, what you gonna do, nigga?
With the frilly socks, nigga. Yeah.
Yo, some trends ain't supposed to happen. Yo, you know I had to scream on my godson the other day though, like real talk. Cause I caught him outside and he had a bonnet on. I said, yo, what the fuck are you doing with the bonnet? He's like, yo, that's what everybody be wearing for the hair. I said, yo, go put a fucking do-rag on. Like, why the fuck? You a man. Like, why you want to wear something the females want to wear outside? And I think it's just a slippery slope. Like, they got the bonnets. Now niggas is wearing full-fledged skirts, tennis skirts, like Serena Williams. Like, this shit is crazy. With the hammer. How you feel about it? Primo just
I feel the same way about niggas that wear the push size. They just want attention. When I see certain shit, niggas just want attention. There's no reason that you would do certain shit. Niggas just want attention.
Yo, I don't even know. Niggas ain't even gay. They just got the skirt on. Like,
I think the world is brainwashing niggas. Bro.
yeah, I'm just gonna wear the skirt today. That's how I feel.
Like, real talk. I feel like niggas is getting brainwashed. Cause how the fuck you think something that there's no way that's okay? How do you think that that's okay? And then niggas will argue with you about the shit. Like, nah, nigga, this shit don't make you gay. Like, okay, whatever, bro. All right, say no more.
Real quick, and another celebrity joint. Just want to talk. I saw this. I thought this was interesting, Mo. And I think we talk about this too. Michelle Obama was saying that, for 10 years in a 30-year marriage, like 30-year relationship with Barack, for 10 of those years, she didn't even like him. You know what I'm saying? And she said, you got to stay and fight for your relationship when things get hard. And I'm in some agreement with her, man. I think, I met this old guy. I think I said this before on the show. And he told me, he was married for 50 years. And I was like, yo, how you married to the same woman for 50 years? And he said, yo, young blood, man. He said, sometimes we're both in love. Sometimes only one of us is in love. As long as both of us is not in love at the same time, we always can make shit work. And that always stuck with me. Because the relationship is hard, bro. It goes through ebbs and flows. So I can see that. I think if in the beginning of your relationship is rocky and crazy, you might have to walk away. But if you put down some down years with a woman, or a woman put some down years with a man, and y'all been there for each other, you have to understand that it's gonna go through the ebbs and flows. It's gonna go through good times and bad times. And look what Barack and Michelle end up now. So what do you feel? Like, you feel anything about that? Like, you feel like it's always good, the relationships always be good, or you leave on the first side of danger?
Nothing that comes easy is ever good. Nothing. So, yes, you have to fight. And I say that because over his past experiences, when I loved a female, and I done caught her do wrong 2, 3, 4 times, but I love her so much, but I just kept forgiving her, like, no, she gonna change. And vice versa to whoever I'm with, I did so much wrong now, and they just keep fighting for me and giving me chance after chances. When you really love somebody, you have to. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna change. They might want to change when they want to change, but they definitely gonna change. But it's definitely, if it come easy, it ain't worth it. Anything that come easy ain't worth it. Gotta fight.
I can agree with that. I also think, like, in a relationship, people earn equity. You know what I'm saying? Like, even what you said with your situation, where at first you ain't have it like that, and shorty stuck it out with you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that at those times where y'all might be going through something and you ain't even feeling that person, you got to be able to lean on that. Like, but damn, how the fuck do I walk away when I know, regardless of the fact we not feeling each other, this person got my back? You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, that's the most important thing. You not like this nigga. I don't like this nigga all the time. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know I can hit this nigga 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, my nigga, I need you. He gonna be there. You understand what I'm saying? And that in itself, to me, is what's important. That's the hardest thing to find. It's true motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
And the only way you're gonna find that, and I tell people all the time, they ask me how I'm doing it. Like, yo, you so lucky, son. Like, you lucky. I'm like, nah. I would say never find. I don't even find nobody when you up or when you situated. I say don't even let them know what you got going on. Find them at your lowest point. Because if I could go dead broke back to the, because I used to live in the shelter for like 3 months over there on Bedford and Atlantic. You know, I had to come parole. I couldn't parole, whatever, to my girl crib. I was in there. But if this shit was to ever go right now, I'd be still living like a king because my wife loved me for me. You know what I'm saying? Despite all this shit, like nappy head Diddy from Brownsville, but still got boogers in my nose at 36 years old. She still gonna love me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's better. I would say it's better to get whoever on a come up as opposed to already up. You don't want them when you're already up because you don't know how it's gonna be when you go down.
Yeah. Ain't that shit the truth?
That's some real shit. So real quick, because I know we
That's
pressed
some
for
primo positivity.
Positivity, yeah, we got primo positivity. That's primo positivity. You're right about that. But I want to go back to the Paul Pierce thing because he said something that's. I saw women try to kill him in this shit, but I probably agree with him a little bit. They probably gonna kill me too, but it's all good. So he was basically saying that men can do women roles, but women can't do men roles as good as men can do women roles. Do y'all agree or disagree?
I agree. Because if yo, bro, my youngest daughter was born. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no job. I ain't got no 9 to 5. So my baby mom, she was an accountant. She had a 9 to 5. So I was like, yo, go to work, do what you gotta do. I'll take care of the kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I make my own schedule. That shit ain't that difficult to me, bro. But at the end of the day, if a woman had to do what a nigga do, which is bring home the money, take care of the bills, keep the roof over the head, keep
It's
the
impossible. They'll
They're not
panic.
even built that way.
They'll panic. They'll panic. Too much going on at one time, they're gonna panic.
Yeah. And I don't even think they wired to, once a woman got more than you, bro, the dynamic is thrown off, man. And it's an issue or resentment waiting to happen.
Yeah, I think well, with that topic, I would tell you, I think this is how the men have to how that man handle that. But what I will say is, yeah, I agree with Paul Pierce, man. You know, we seen a statistic a couple months ago that says a single man parent, I think it was like 47%. The kid grows up to be
Single father homes raise kids just as good as two-parent homes.
Two-parent homes, yeah, by themselves. But single mother, the kids was like, I don't remember the number, but I think it was like 20 something in the 20s somewhere. Of like that kid don't be successful, things happen along the way with the kids,
running
right?
them up, they end up in jail.
They end up in jail, shit like that. So just in the statistics alone, that's why it's so important for men to be in the household. But I think that, I don't have a problem. In most of my relationships, I'm the one that cook. You know what I'm saying? You tell a chick to cook nowadays, some of them be, I don't cook, I'll do this.
You a big nigga though, you might like to eat.
I do, but I've always cooked, even when I wasn't a big nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I always cook. My house is clean for the most. Bills come to my house, this nigga in my crib, my house is clean 90% of the time. I don't need a woman to come clean for me. And I pay all my bills every motherfucking month. By my motherfucking self, as I should as a grown man. But and my daughter live with me now. You know what I'm saying? Not, she was back and forth with me and her mother. Her mother, great mother, primary, her mother, she stayed with her mother primary most of the time, but she was between me and her mother as evenly as it could be. You know what I'm saying? But as an adult, she been with me for a while. So it's like, it's like when people even talk about kids is expensive to me, I'm like, yo, that shit like another bill, bro. Like, it's like a light bill to me, a gas bill to me. It doesn't change me. It's just another thing I acquired and I gotta do.
But you know what I think that shit boiled down to? Once again, I think it's just the way that dudes are wired. Like, a man is gonna do whatever he has to, man. He gonna figure it out. You understand? The sky could be falling. Man, walk out his crib, damn, the sky is falling. All right, I'm gonna figure out how to fix this. You understand? And I think it's the same thing, whereas a man, any situation you put him in, you might put another 500 pounds on his shoulders, right? Another 1,000 pounds on his shoulders. He gonna find a way to carry that weight. Whereas a lot of times, you throw that weight on a woman.
No, but there's a lot of single moms out there that do a great job.
And I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying they don't. I'm talking about the switching of the roles, bro. The switching of the roles as far as a man taking care of the kids versus a woman taking care of the bills.
Yeah, but I think Paul was going through a lot of shit. Like, she was like saying, like, women can't do construction like men. You can't get a woman to go build the pyramids and go build skyscrapers and shit like that. You probably could get
They have no desire to do that shit, though.
I don't think they got the strength. Not all of them have the strength. I think some of them, but not all of them. You know what I mean? You got any other comments about that, Pre?
No, not at all, no.
This nigga say, I'm staying out of that shit. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm staying out of that shit. I want no problem. My name is Primo and I ain't in. You know what I mean? So what else I want to bring up real quick that I saw? Oh, do you think women desire threesomes as much as men?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm not talking about the threesome. I'm talking about the other type of threesome.
The two nigga threesome.
Two niggas, yeah.
Oh, nah.
No, but that's what I think. Cause son, I be seeing the comments and a lot. Oh, I got this secret fantasy. Oh, every woman got this secret fantasy.
I didn't really see that like that. Yeah. It can happen though. It can happen. Depending on the nigga and the emotion, it can happen.
I'm too young to do that.
I mean, I'm too old, bro. When I was younger, we used to do all of that shit.
Do all that shit. I can't.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Still fun,
at this age,
yo, Bill, that's just still fun, Bill. That's just still fun.
Well, you 36. I'm 48, bro. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's. I can't see me.
Yeah, but you still in the loop, so you're not really 48. I'll give you 40. When you older, you're still in
I
the
get
loop.
you. I get you, but I'm just saying. I don't know
If you have me, if I was with y'all somewhere, I was real. They're gonna be like, oh no, I'm telling you, son. It's about who you with, the energy, man. You by yourself, you probably ain't, nah, I ain't fucking with that. But I'm around you, like, yo, so this nigga crazy.
I feel like girls is
Yeah.
more hornier than niggas though.
Man, these days.
But I feel what he's saying about the threes. I think guys want it more, but I feel like girls be more horny because they act like they be horny, bro.
Certain ones, yes.
Yo, real quick, do y'all believe women out here paying Chris Brown $1,200
Yeah.
for a picture?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, if y'all pay $1,200 for a picture, I'm telling you, any model that's willing to pay $1,200 picture, y'all better have a nice motherfucking Christmas day gift for my ass.
But that's why I tell niggas, date women that like you, nigga, because if she ain't taking you to dinner every now and then, niggas, because she don't like you.
She ain't fucking with
That's
you.
a great hustle.
$1,200 a pic.
$1,200 a person. I ain't gonna lie, Chris, that's a great hustle. Yo, Primo, you should try that.
I already did the math on that. When I took my little man to go see wrestling, right? He wanted to see John Cena. Tickets to see for a meet and greet was $300 each person. So it was me and his mother, that's $600 plus him, that's $900 to see John Cena. When I got there and I see the line, I started doing numbers in my head. How many people in the line? 300? 300.
Damn.
300 times 300. $300 times 300. You do the math. And then there was 3 different lines. And I'm just like, oh, they chewing.
That's crazy.
The numbers came out to like between $850 and $1 million. I'm like, yo, they chewing. And then the Javis and probably take they cut 25%, whatever. He leaving with a half of M.
In one night.
Just shaking people's hands.
Meet and greet, right?
Yeah, he chewing. Chris Brown.
Chris Brown killing it.
1,000 women. What's that? 1,000 times 1,000.
That's an M right there.
Yes.
That's an M
1,000
right
women
there.
see him. Hugs.
Crazy.
His cut is like $650.
That
You
shit crazy.
chewing.
All right, so I got a quick question, Primo. I'm just looking at the time. I mean to rush you. So this is a Mr. Spin That Shit question. I really think this is for you. It's for all of us in here, but when is a good time for a woman to start asking a man for money?
It's never a good time, but I never shut that. See, these females, let me tell you something. These females are slow. They dumb. They stupid. Because if I was a female, hypothetically speaking, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to come. Because it was 2 females in my whole life that did this. We went out to dinner, and they came with a gift. One came with a Louis wallet. One came with a Gucci shirt. To the first meeting to a dinner.
And that shit had you like, oh shit.
Fuck my head up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now you really want to spend that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is tough. This is pressure, right? You just met her. She came with a gift. Oh, yeah, she like that.
Yeah.
Think about it. You go out to dinner right now. Shorty just come with a bird of Goodman belt on your head. Man.
Nah, I had the shorty do that. She
That's
got me
tough.
She got me that. What the fuck is that?
That
cologne
make a
shit I got
nigga
me.
want to do shit.
That green leaf shit.
Now, when you come out like, see me, when I do shit for female, when I tell her, hey, we going on a date, I'll put them through tests. If they live a certain distance, I'm not going to get you. Then what we going to do? We're going to do this, a cigar bar, then we're going to go to a little hookah spot after. All right, you going to come get me? No. I'm going to send a cab. I bet. You got to send me the money. If a bitch don't got money to come to me, I ain't going on a date.
Yeah,
if you can't provide a cab to me, it's over.
Your basic
I can show you a text right
transportation.
now. She's like, why you want to pay for my cab? What? I'm doing all this extra stuff. Why I got to pay? I could. Why would I do it?
Yeah.
It makes any sense. I shouldn't be fucking with you if you can't afford a $4 cab type of nigga I am. Where your fucking money at? I talk to the bitches like that too. Cause they got it, but they just don't want to spend it.
Cause you gotta have some skin in the game,
You
shorty.
gotta put
My
skin
girl
in the
make
game.
$130 a year. She bring home, and she got over 100 saving her money. So you trying to tell me you don't got $4 to take a cab? Nah, they too smart. They got 2 brains. They too smart. Nah.
They do it to who they can do it to.
So it's never a good time to ask a man for money.
Never a good
Some
time
women
to
to say,
ask for money.
you know, as soon as she give up the coochie, she should be able to ask for money.
We just give it the dick. We should be asking for money.
I be thinking that, you know, see, this is my next thing, but I'd be thinking when you give up the dick, that's more precious than the coochie probably. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a man, I put in most of the work. Like she just taking it. Like I'm here doing all the tricks,
Giving it.
spinning. You know what I mean? I'm doing all the.
Let me ask you a question though.
What's up?
Can you ask your girl to borrow money from her? And if she doesn't give it to you, then what? How do you feel about that?
My girl.
Then that ain't my girl, bro.
That ain't my girl. If I need bread and I go to my girl and be like, yo, yo, babe, I need the whole whatever. And she like, get the fuck out of it. That ain't my
Nah,
girl.
nigga.
I kick that bitch in her neck.
You went
bitch.
on several dates with her. You went to go eat from Brooklyn Chop House here, there, third.
Wait,
6 months.
is this somebody you
Dating or this is your girl?
That's your girl.
Nah, if that's my girl,
That's my
nigga,
girl, it shouldn't be a
nah.
problem.
If I'm dating her, I ain't asking her for shit.
Let me tell you
number
something. If
one.
it's my girl,
But if that's my girl, like hell no.
Hold up. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's my girl, right? Because I'm a little bit vulnerable with my woman, right? She should already know if I'm fucked up. She should already be like, yo, you need something. I see. She should already know. I used to tell Mo, my last chick, when I was fucked up, when I first met her, I was fucked up. My money wasn't flowing the way it was supposed to be flowing, and I only had money to pay a $4,000 and change mortgage every month, my car note, and the bills for the house. I didn't have no extra money. Every morning she left the crib, what she would just do, Mo, just put money on my dresser.
Cause you a hoe, nigga.
Yeah, whatever, put money on the dresser. Money on the dresser. I used to get mad at her, like, yo, why the fuck you keep putting money on my dresser? But she already knew I was fucked up. I didn't have to say nothing to her. So I fucks with her like that, you know what I mean? And kind of back to what you said. That made me go, yo, I gotta go bust my ass. Like, I gotta get about, I can't sit in no bed. I gotta go do what I gotta do to make sure she was good. Even the first date, the first time we went out the country, she paid for it. She came over with tickets, and I was pissed. I'm like, yo, I didn't ask, but I told Mo.
And you know when that's some shit we gotta stop doing too. Cause I realized that, my nigga. A lot of times we untrain women to do for us. Cause every time they try to do for us, we get pissed. Cause I be doing like, yo, nah, what the fuck is you doing? Like, nah, nigga, if she want, let her, my nigga.
No, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Let
I
her.
told you that though.
Yeah, let her.
I hear you. But when we went on that trip, I ain't make her spend $1. I found all the money in the world. I bought everything I had to buy. But yeah, so if it's your woman, she should have an understanding where you at financially, or you know, she should be able to see what's going on if things is not too right with you. You know what I mean? If your woman ain't reading you, why you fucking with her? If she can't read you and see what's
A
happening,
lot of
with
these
you,
niggas are simple. They not like that. That's why when I be popping my shit on the ground, that's why I feel like I'm more. Yeah, I'm gonna say it better than a lot of people because these niggas is like, I be around them like niggas ain't moving like that. Like, yeah, I got the bag. They think I'm gonna spin it. When a bitch get with me, she already think, oh, it's Mr. Spin that shit. I'm gonna spin that shit. But nah, it's tests being put out there like that. Like, it ain't coming easy like that.
Yeah.
It's guys out there.
It ain't supposed to.
Yeah, like my pops, right? He around, but he not around. He always told me, going back to thousands and thousands of years ago, like as men we kings, and if you think about it, the women used to fight. They supposed to fight for our attention, like you know what I'm saying?
They flipped the table on niggas. They turned the tables on niggas, man.
And individuals let them. Like when a female,
Yeah.
listen, this how nice and elite I am. I went to Pagola one day, right? I had like 5 homegirls. I had a homegirl that brought 4 girls with her meet me there. They know the persona, the Instagram, the Mr. Spin that shit. No bitch want to be for me because they scared I'm going to make them viral. When I get in there in my head, I'm like, I know these bitches ain't viral, they ain't getting no food and shit like that. It's not there. I get up there, I'm looking around, all them bitches had water. They was up there for 40 minutes. They all had water. In my head, I'm laughing like, oh yeah, they know. That's why I asked her, I'm like, yo, what happened? She's like, you know how these girls are scared of you, Primo. They ain't want to order nothing. So I said, let me try to crack a joke. I said, y'all good? Y'all not hungry? They acting on quiet. I'm waiting for one of them to say, yeah. She said, yeah, we can eat. Then I hit them with a joke. But I said in my serious face on, your mother never taught you to eat before you leave? Like, so they looking at me like this, like, no, they bad bitches. They like, this nigga, why you talking like that? I'm just fucking with y'all. Y'all can get whatever. But sometimes you gotta set that boundary.
Yeah, of course.
A bitch would, they would, if I was another nigga, that
They
whole
run
table
amok,
would've been,
nigga.
What? And would have gave me the bill like, yo, here.
They run amok.
You know what I'm saying? So I set the
You
boundaries.
ran
for my
out.
shit.
nah, fuck with you.
Whoa.
Nah, but nah, I agree with that. I agree with y'all sentiments wholeheartedly. I'm just looking at this time. Once again, I wanted to say this. John Hope Bryant. I don't know what he do, but he always speaking and lecturing. He always talking about money and stuff. But he said something. He said if you around 10 broke niggas, you around
If you're
9 broke
niggas,
niggas,
you
you're gonna be the 10th one.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, Mr. Spend that shit, since you spending that shit, how do you keep your company and your friends? Do you make sure that you're around niggas that got money, or you just fuck with niggas that don't got money? Because this
Yeah, I can't really relate to that because I've been in situations where everybody can play a part because I could be around 4 or 5 niggas that don't really have it. And if I put the pieces to the puzzle right together, it can click. it did before. That's how I got to where I was. You know, everybody had less than me, and then everybody just played their part. You know, a driver was a driver, this was do that. Like my son, my man right here, he don't have no complex. If I ask him to go do something, let's just say, go give me a t-shirt from the store. He'll go give me a t-shirt from the store. But when I say go give me a t-shirt from the store, it's because I'm doing something where it needs my attention here. So now I'm able to be 2 places at one time. Now if I tell him to go to the store, I tell him to do it. Now I'm 5 places at one time. That's how I mastered that being multiple places at one time. You gotta have people that's willing to play their role.
Yeah, of course.
I believe in that, but I also believe in what Mr. Brian is saying. Like, there are people that play their role, but if you don't start rubbing elbows with the right motherfuckers, that money can never spread. You can never. Three dumb niggas can't three broke niggas can't teach each other how to get rich.
They can't.
I agree with that, but I'm gonna just say this, bro. I always say I'm a collector of good people. Good people are good people, my nigga. Some niggas, you got niggas out there that's good niggas. Some niggas just don't know how to get to the bag, bro.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? But they
Bill's
good
been like
niggas.
that
They
all
will
his
do
life.
anything for you.
Play their role players.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So I get where he coming from, because at the end of the day, to me, as long as a nigga got ambition, because sometimes a nigga put in the effort and the shit don't always equate the results. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you a good nigga, bro, we could figure it
What's
out.
the conflict of interest is when you got niggas around you that's trying to be on the same level as you or more than you.
Without putting no work.
Yeah, and sometimes they might not have the capacity or the knowledge to even do that.
And I do respect what you said. Like, if a person is in your life and they have, you know, this person maybe be driving or this person may be good at something else. Everybody don't want to be what you want to be. Everybody don't have to strive to that. I do agree to that. But I also believe that somebody in that crew gotta have the knowledge or the wherewithal to go, yo, I gotta go fuck with these niggas over here or fuck with this person over here to learn this so I could bring it back to my niggas so we could get money. You know what I mean? Now you could pay it's almost like LeBron and his crew, right? All them niggas is like, what is 5 of them? What is 5 of them? I think. I don't know.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah, but he brought back the wealth, and now the crew is eating, right? Everybody played a part. Nobody else is playing basketball. One person managed him. The other person runs his organization. The other person is doing what the other nigga do? He got the other he do the management for players around the league.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he set them all up. So I believe in that also, you know what I mean? But I do feel like if you just, sometimes we got to be careful what we get the kids out here, because some niggas just be sitting in the crib or sitting in the project or sitting in the hood. This with niggas that got no ambition. And if all y'all niggas ain't got no ambition, no drive to do nothing, nothing's going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all all going to stay broke together. So somebody got to have ambition to do something and have drive in that crew. And y'all got to learn how to feed off of it, like you said, but everybody can't aspire to be you, because that's when you got snakes in the grass, they'll come get your shit.
But
Especially
nowadays, you know what everybody's problem is? And this is, you're going to agree with me too. Everybody want to get rich overnight. Nobody want to put that work
in, definitely.
Everybody want to get overnight success.
And a lot of times, if the success don't come fast enough, they looking for somebody to blame.
Yes. Everybody want that overnight. Sometimes you gotta grind for this
Fuck
shit,
if somebody got somebody to blame. Some people, if they ain't getting it fast enough, they start blaming you and start
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
sink and sink the ship. Nigga sink the ship.
Or for pride.
Yeah. And that's the fucked up shit, because a nigga, he'll stop your whole motion. Like you said.
But that's why
you don't know who did what they did to you, right? It could have been niggas just trying to stop your whole motion, put a track in your shit. It could have been anybody, but they trying to stop your whole motion. Sink the ship, because shit is happening. Like, I can't fuck with niggas like that, bro.
I mean, the worst type of nigga, though, is the type of nigga, he don't even want what you have. He just don't want you to have it.
Yeah.
That's the worst motherfucker out there, bro. And they out there. They out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. So this is the last topic for the night right here, though. And, you know, because I was about to say something, and then I had to. I started thinking about this in my head, right? I saw Ghostface. He just put out his new album.
Supreme Clientele 2.
Yeah, Supreme Clientele 2, right? So I didn't listen to the album yet, but they got a skit on there. I heard him on the morning show this morning, and they got a skit on there about pause. But I heard him talking about it. He's like, yo, when I came up, I ain't never played pause. Like, that was never a thing. You can say whatever you want, and everything you got to say, you got to watch your mouth. And I kind of feel him, because I'm a little older, so and Mo a little older. The pause shit gotta stop to me. Like, I don't know.
said this shit gotta
Like, I just want to be able to be free and say what the fuck I want to say. Niggas be like, yo, pause, Styles. You know, I don't know. I think I'm getting too old, man. Like, and this shit been running for like 5 years. Like, when did we stop this shit? I don't know if you want to keep playing or you play it or not.
Certain shit got to deserve a pause, bro.
Nah, bro, I can't.
Certain shit deserve
This
a
nigga
pause.
be saying wild shit though.
You know why? You know why?
I do.
Because you could be around, I learned this in prison. You could be around 4 or 5 niggas and you say some, like, damn, son. You can say anything just wacky. It might be somebody that's really bisexual.
They
or
drag.
something,
Come on, bro.
And they
Yo,
might.
my head hurt. Your head really fucking hurt. Like, the fuck are we talking about?
Nah, it gotta be something outrageous, like anything. Like, yo, pardon me, let me get behind you.
You
gotta say pause if it's 4 or 5
Why?
niggas.
Why?
Because some
He
nigga
trying
might
to get
not-
behind you.
Some nigga
You
might
never
take
know.
it the wrong way
Yes,
and get
that
behind you,
nigga-
nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Oh, get
That
behind
niggas,
you later.
that's for jail niggas. Then I'm not in jail, bro. My mind is free. Yo,
You know they drag it in jail, though, Primo. Them niggas drag that shit.
Yo,
My mind is
what,
free.
what Go said in the skit, they brought up his line when he said, I eat fish and tossed salads.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like who cares? Like, give me a tall salad. Excuse me. Give me a tall salad.
Nigga licked his lips when he said that shit too. What the fuck, bro?
Pause right there.
That's a pause right
honestly,
there.
Y'all niggas
Honestly, these men out here, my nigga, you don't know. A nigga say something so
Yeah.
slick and see if it passed everybody.
Nigga
So
testing
later
the waters.
on, he could
See,
push
but I
the
feel
envelope
like-
even more.
Nigga testing
I be
the
feeling
waters.
like you gotta be
That's what gay
ultra.
niggas do. They test the waters.
Nah, but I be feeling like niggas gotta be ultra gay if your mind keep being on gay shit. My mind not on gay shit, so if my mind ain't on gay shit, why I'm not even listening for you to say nothing crazy to me.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Sometimes, and I ain't even with the poor shit like that, but sometimes a nigga say, you be like, what the fuck you just said? Like, nigga, that shit
Nah,
sound wild.
because your mind is starting to get conditioned because you kept hearing the
Get
pause.
the fuck out of here.
Nigga, it's 2000. Was you
Niggas
thinking
is-
like that?
I mean, listen.
Nah, we wasn't
even,
thinking like that.
Even before pause, there's
Nah.
shit that niggas, I'm like, yo, my nigga, that shit sound wild. Like,
Sometimes you might say something after you say, like, oh, that ain't sound right. You know what? My bad. That
Well,
was pause.
Well, fuck it. I ain't playing pause no more. Fuck all you niggas. I'm saying what the fuck I want to say. And whatever. Y'all niggas think it's flagrant. Fuck it. Go check my bitch, nigga. Fuck you.
not
How about
flagrant
that?
on the play, nigga.
You know what I mean? But listen, man. That's another episode of Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Yo, tell them where they
Yo,
can
I'm about
find
to
you
get to
at.
that. I was about to
Okay.
get to that. I'm just giving the intro, outro. It's another episode of Brooklyn Boys Radio. We want to thank our special guest, Primo, for being in the house. Primo, please tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find your music at, so we can run the numbers up on Spotify, on motherfucking Apple Music, Tidal, all the places. So
Yo,
please.
next album should be called 200 Days, nigga.
By 200.
Cause not drop that shit after 200 days.
Yo, it's Primo, a.k.a. Mr. Spin That Shit. I'm big on Instagram, _Premo, Premo. You know, you can find me anywhere. I'm really outside.
Yo, and I'm gonna say this, man. Brooklyn's own, you feel me? Stop the fucking hate, man. Let a nigga live. We all trying to get it out
And
here.
I ain't gonna lie, but hold on, I got time?
Yeah,
It's
you got
only
time.
Brooklyn that's like that.
Of
I ain't gonna
course.
lie. Harlem, Queens.
It's only where you from, bro.
You can't. Brooklyn can't have a pool party. It's gonna get shot up. It just can't. It just
Yo,
can't
you know
happen.
something? I'm going to tell y'all something.
Brooklyn is like. I love Brooklyn. I call myself Big Brooklyn, even in jail, when I had from the courtyard, whatever. But Brooklyn is just too tough.
I'm gonna tell you this. The other day, I ain't gonna lie to you. I went out. I was in the Bahamas this weekend. Shout out to Fresher, man, and shout out to brother Mitchell and Man Up. They've been doing this series for every weekend in this month when they have all artists come out to different parts of Brooklyn, Canarsie, Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, East New York, and they do these shows. So you know, I was in Bahamas this weekend. It had to be like at least 3,000 to 4,000 people in Bahamas this weekend, bro. They had all kind of artists down there performing. It was packed as shit. And all I could think about, because I grew up in East New York, I'm doing the show, I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's all I could think about. But I'm glad to see it. And it was, when I came in, there was only like 6 cops in there. I'm like, yo, it was only 6 cops in here. It's like, right, at that point, it was like 2,000 people in there. By the time the end of the night, Cocky performed. That ain't a pause? Oh, okay, cool. But Cocky performed. Yeah. Nah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you caught yourself though.
Nah. Shout out to Cocky, man. Shout out to Cocky Kai.
Yeah, say his
You know what
whole
I'm
name,
saying?
nigga.
Yeah, say-
Don't just say cocky, nigga. Cocky perform. Sound like a nigga came to your crib or some shit. Like, the fuck?
But nah, Cocky Kai performed, Capella Gray performed, I see Maine perform, a bunch of artists performed, Little Mamas, Miles Brando, a bunch of people performed out there. You know what I'm saying? It was really a good show. But sometimes, you know, I love when Brooklyn could show that we could do things and things don't get crazy. You know what I'm saying? I seen, and we didn't get a chance to send our condolences to the people that lost their life in Crown Heights a few weeks ago, in that shootout, and in the hookah bar over there in the lounge. That shit was just senseless. I don't even understand it. I don't even understand why niggas would. I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And because I get it, we've been in plenty of places and we bring the hammer inside. You know what I'm saying?
But that's defense, though.
Yeah, but nigga might have felt like he was playing defense and 13 or 14 people got shot, and 3 people died. You know what I'm saying? So, Brooklyn, please, man, we just got to be more mindful when we doing shit. And, I seen a lot of little gang niggas outside on Saturday. All type of gang niggas. And we kept the peace. And I hope that we can continue that trend. You know what I'm saying? This winter's coming up, and we need to keep the peace so we can keep bringing dope shit to our neighborhoods. Brooklyn niggas stop hating on each other. I've been to Bills 50-50 basketball shit, and and I don't know none of them style niggas like that. And it's all love, it's all peace. I've been to Gersh all summer. Mad niggas come from all around from Gersh, and it's all love, it's all peace. So Brooklyn, there is peace out here. We just gotta continue it, and we gotta keep spreading the love. Primo, we enjoyed you immensely,
Appreciate
man.
you,
I've been
G.
wanting you on the show for a long time. And I love everything that you're doing just far. I wish you nothing but success in your career, man.
Yes.
Love, my nigga.
Yo, stream. The EP is out. Self-titled Primo. The movie will be out in about another 60 days. Self-titled Primo.
What platforms?
All platforms. All
go.
platforms. Primo.
Go pick that up.
Brooklyn, we out.
We out.